Good morning students, welcome to YouTube channel of Proton, and this is part 20 of our chapter Human Digestive System. And as in previous video we have talked about the digestion in stomach. In this sequence today we will discuss how to food get digest in our small intestine. So students, without delaying, let's start. So there is a topic, digestion of food in small intestine. So in this video we will discuss we are going to discussing about how to food which is come after partially digested in our stomach, how to food digest in our small intestine. So some basic information related to digestion of food in small intestine are presenting here by me. So students, let's start. There is first topic that there are different types of waves like movements arise by muscularis layer of small intestine. So students, you know very well that our small intestines contains many layers. In one of them is called muscularis layers. So because of these muscularis layer, a wave like contractions and relaxations are arises, means some waves are move in our small intestine. So these waves occurs in our small intestine. Cause to these waves, the food mix with the secretion of small intestine. This is the second point, that these waves helps to mix of food with secretion of small intestine. Some waves moves, you know very well, if you ever seen in the sea, there is a waves moves just like here, clear, just like it. So these waves are occurs due to cause to muscularis layer of small intestine. So students, these waves are very much helps to mix of food with secretion of small intestine. So that is the reason behind it, how to mixing of food take place in our small intestine. So these are occurs due to these wave like contractions and relaxations. Very much clear. Come to the next point. Students, small intestine contains three types of digestive juice. As we discussed before, students, that small intestine is the main part of our gastrointestinal tract where the maximum part of food get digested. We have already discussed about it. So students, there are certain juices are found in our small intestine. So basically there are three types of digestive juices are found in our small intestine. These are, first one is pancreatic juice. And what is pancreatic juice? It is also known as complete juice. What I said, it is pancreatic juice which is occurs in our pancreas, and the juice produced by pancreas is known as pancreatic juice. So this juice help in the digestion of food in our small intestine. So it is secreted by pancreas and it reaches out to our small intestine, first part of our small intestine, that is known as duodenum. So students, this is also known as complete juice. Why it is called complete juice? Because it contains so many enzymes which are help in the digestion of food. So it is known as complete juice. I mean to say that pancreas contains a very important digestive juice, and in pancreatic juice there are many enzymes which helps in the digestion of food. So it is called complete juice. Clear, students? Okay. And what is the basic information related to pancreatic juice? That it is a colorless watery fluid. Clear? Sometimes it is asked in examinations. So what is pancreatic juice? Pancreatic juice is a colorless watery fluid because maximum compositions of this juice is made of water. So it is a colorless, there is no color found of this juice. So colorless watery fluid, it is a colorless watery fluid, and maximum part of this juice is made of water, means highly content are found in this type of juice is water. So students, one more thing I am not mentioned here, that pancreatic juice is secreted through which portion of pancreas? It is secreted by acini portion. It is also called exocrine portion. You must know, students, that there are two portions of pancreas, means there are two sides, there are two regions in pancreas. First one is endocrine, second one is exocrine, and maximum part of pancreas covers by exocrine portion. It is also known as acini portion. So acini portion secrete juices, and we know very well that endocrine portion secrete hormones without duct, and the exocrine portion secrete many enzymes with duct. So there is a difference between exocrine and endocrine, and which type of gland is pancreas? It is a heterocrine gland. So heterocrine gland of pancreas, a portion which is known as acini portion secrete pancreatic juices, and pancreatic juices is also known as complete juices. Why it is why it is called complete juice? Because it contains so many digestive enzymes which helps the digestion of food in small intestine. So it is very much clear, students. It is a colorless watery fluid. It is all about the pancreatic juices and how it play role in the digestion of food in small intestine. We will discuss in our following video. So students, that is pancreatic juices. Come to the next type of juice, that is known as bile juice. And you know very well that liver secretes this type of juice. And this is called incomplete juice. It is called incomplete juice. Why it is called incomplete juice? Because it does not contain any kind of enzyme. Because it does not contain any type of juice, and it is not directly participate in the digestion of food. So it is called incomplete juice, and it is also known as, in general language, it is known as bile juice. We will discuss in next. Third type of juice is known as intestinal juice. Students, our small intestine and large intestine contains some mucous layers, and this mucosal layers contains many types of glands, and through these glands many types of juices are secreted. So the juice which is secreted by intestine, it is called intestinal juices. Very simple, the juice which is secreted through intestine is called intestinal juices. And intestinal juices is also known as succus entericus. One more name it is provided, that succus entericus. So don't be confused with the name of intestinal juices and succus entericus. The technical name of intestinal juices is succus entericus, and why it is called succus entericus we will discuss in the upcoming lecture. So students, these three types of juices contains various types of enzymes which helps in the digestion of food. So we will read one by one which types of enzymes found in pancreatic juices, which types of enzymes found in intestinal juices, and which types of chemicals are found in bile juices, and how to these enzymes help in the digestion of food. We will read one by one. So students, first of all, pancreatic juices, if we talk about the pH of pancreatic juices, it contains 7.5 to 8 pH. Means the pH of pancreatic juices varies in different organs. So it contains the pH 7.5 to 8. Clear, students? And which types of enzymes are found in this type of juice? And one more thing I want to tell you, students, that are certain enzymes are found in inactive form in pancreatic juices, and certain enzymes are found in active form. And some enzymes are help to activate these inactive enzymes. So we will discuss in further video. So students, which types of enzymes are found in pancreatic juices? I told you name one by one. So first enzymes which is found in pancreatic juices is known as trypsinogen. Clear, students? What is the name of enzyme? Trypsinogen, chymotrypsinogen, and procarboxypeptidase. These three enzymes, trypsinogen, chymotrypsinogen, procarboxypeptidase, these are enzymes which are found in pancreatic juices in inactive form. When there is no food in intestine, that they are present in inactive form. And when when as soon as the food enters into the small intestine, these enzymes are get activated by certain enzymes which is found in small intestine. So students, we will discuss about later. So these are the enzymes which are found in inactive form. Must be remember students. One more thing, that other certain enzymes found in pancreatic juices are pancreatic amylase, pancreatic lipase, pancreatic nucleases. Clear? These three enzymes are found in active form. Clear students? Behind it, that are some enzymes that are the active form of these enzymes, which are found in inactive, are known as trypsin, chymotrypsin, and carboxypeptidase. These are the active form of these inactive forms. These inactive enzymes I will not I am not having mention here. So students, please note down the active form, and in upcoming video we will discuss about the active form of these inactive enzymes. So these are the inactive enzymes found in pancreatic juices. Must be remember students, and mention as I mentioned here. Clear students? Mention in your notebook as I mentioned in the board. So there is it is very easy to understand and very easy to remove the confusions if you mention this type as I mentioned here. So these are the pancreatic enzymes found in pancreatic juices. And one more thing I will discuss before starting next session, that in small intestine all kinds of major nutrients like protein, like carbohydrates, like fat, all types of nutrients get digested. Means major site of carbohydrate digestion, major site of protein digestion, and major site of fat digestion is small intestine. So must be remember, it is the most important site where the all types of nutrients get digested. So mention in your notebook. Come to the next point, that next juice which is known as bile juice. And you must know students that bile juice is secreted by our liver and produced by our liver. And if we talk about the pH of bile juice, it is a 7.8 to 8.6. We can say it is a slightly alkaline pH. It is a slightly alkaline pH, because 7 is the measure, 7 is the considered as the neutral pH, and 7.8 and 8.6 the pH measure as the slightly acidic, slightly basic or slightly alkaline pH. If we talk about the pH of pancreatic juice, is also the slightly alkaline. Clear students? So it is very much clear that small intestine needs the pH as slightly alkaline to react to digest food. So bile juice contains the pH 7.8 to 8.6. So aggregate pH, if we talk about the aggregate pH, the aggregate pH is 8.2 to 8.4 we can say. So bile juice have the pH of 7.8 to 8.6. Come to the next related to bile juice, that one important thing to notice, that bile juice does not contain any type of enzymes. As we discussed earlier, that bile juice it is also known as incomplete juices. It is also considered as incomplete juice. Why? Because it does not contain any kind of enzyme, so it is not participate directly to digest fat. It is not participate directly to digest fat. It plays indirectly role to digest fat. So the digestion of fat digestion of fat through bile juice is not occurs in directly through bile juice. So it does not contain any type of enzyme. So it is called incomplete juice. Come to the next point. What is the role of bile juice? It helps in the digestion of fat. Mainly it is made only the digestion of fat. So this is the thing to notice. Clear students? Come to the next point. If we talk about the composition of bile juice, there are certain chemicals found in bile juice. As we talk about the saliva, there are certain chemicals are found in our saliva, same as the certain chemicals are found in our bile juice. So there are some pigments, two important pigments of hemoglobin are found in bile juice. There are known as bile pigments, and if we talk about these bile pigments, they are bilirubin and biliverdin. So these are the two pigments found in bile juice as a component, that is bilirubin and biliverdin. That's why it is a colorful substance which is found in our liver, produced by our liver. So there are certain pigments are found, bilirubin and biliverdin. Come to the next component, that is known as bile salts, and two types of special salts are found in our bile juice, that is known as sodium bicarbonate and sodium taurocholate. Clear, students? Sodium bicarbonate and sodium taurocholate. There are two bile salts are found in our bile juice. Clear, students? And besides it contains cholesterol and phospholipids. Some amount of phospholipids, some amount of cholesterol it contains in bile juice. So this is the whole composition of bile juice. And one more thing I am not mentioning here, that a process occurs through bile juice. It is known as emulsification. A process that is known as emulsification. And what is the emulsifications? Means the large fat molecules converts small droplets through bile juice. If we talk about the digestion of fat, the large fat molecules emulsify. Large fat molecules convert into small droplets, and this process of converting large fat molecule into small droplets is called emulsifications. Must be noticed in your notebook, students. Emulsifications, the conversion of large fat molecules into small droplets of fat. This is called emulsification, and this is done through bile juice. This is done through bile juice. So this is all about the bile juice, and important thing to be noticed, that bile juice does not contain any type of enzymes. Many times in your board examinations as well as your competition examinations, it is asked to confuse you that which types of enzymes are found in bile juice to digest food. So students, there is an option, there is no bile juice found in our there is no enzymes found in our bile juice. That is the right answer of these questions. So this is all about bile juice. Mention in your notebook. Come to the next point. Besides pancreatic juice, bile juice, one important juice are also found in our small intestine, that is known as intestinal juices. As we discussed, that the juice which is secreted by intestine is known as intestinal juice. So intestinal juices are secreted through the wall of intestine. There are some specific cells are found, that is known as goblet cells. Some special cells are found where the intestinal mucosal epithelium. In the intestinal mucosal epithelium, some special cells are found, that is known as goblet cell, and through goblet cells some secretions are secreted. So these secretions further mix with the secretions of brush border cells of mucosa, and after getting together they form succus entericus, means intestinal juices. So in short, we can say secretions of brush border cells of mucosa. Must be noticed, students, brush border cells of mucosa mix with the secretions of goblet cells. The secretion which is secreted by goblet cells, when mixed with the secretions of brush border cells of mucosa, they convert into the intestinal juices. After mixing both types of secretions, they form intestinal juice. So how to intestinal juice form? This is the reaction by which intestinal juices, which is also known as succus entericus, is form. So this is all about the intestinal juice, how to intestinal juice form. If we talk about the enzymes which is found in our intestinal juices, there are many enzymes are found in intestinal juices, like intestinal dipeptidase, intestinal lipase, intestinal maltase, intestinal sucrase, intestinal lactase, intestinal nucleotidase, intestinal nucleosidase, and intestinal enterokinase. So these are certain enzymes are found in our intestinal juices. And what is the role of these enzymes, and how do they digest food, and what is the role play to digest food? We will study about them in our upcoming video. So thanks a lot for watching me. Let's watch my videos. So this is all about digestion of food in small intestine. Not all about, this is the basic descriptions of digestion of food in small intestine. In upcoming videos we will see that how to these types of enzymes are help to digestion of food in our small intestine. So students, take the screenshot, hence you make your notes properly. So thanks a lot for watching me.